Why pay for something that you can get for free? I am here to tell you that it is one of my mottos in life. I totally understand that mentality. I'm Hillary. I'm a labor and delivery nurse, which doesn't make a whole lot of money. My husband was a teacher when we had young kids. And so our combined income meant free was absolutely best. So if you are looking for a great free birth class, I am here to give you some great options to get you prepared for your upcoming birth. I'm also going to give you some affordable options and some other things to think about as you head towards your hospital birth. And I got to tell you, for a long time, I didn't think that birth classes made a big difference. It's actually one of the lies of labor that I just made a video about. I'm going to link it down below. But then I started teaching birth classes for my hospital and I started to see the lights go on. And then I watched those couples who I had taught give birth in the hospital. And it was a real eye-opener to how birth classes can make better births. So I'm glad that you guys are here. I'm glad that you're even considering it. It is so important. And I got to tell you, I feel like the easier we've made birth classes and oftentimes cheaper, the less people are doing them. So let's get started. Okay, if you are looking for a great free birth class, I have a few options for you. First off, I have a free chapter of my childbirth class. It is all about third trimester testing and how to know if you should go into the hospital for emergency things. It's a lot of third trimester information. I actually don't talk about this free chapter very much, so I'm gonna put the very secret link down below, but if you guys are looking for a good option to help you in your third trimester, it is a great one for you. And I gotta say, even if you've taken another birth class, a lot of people don't talk about the information in there. So even if you've taken another class, you might want to check that one out as well. I actually also have a free birth plan mini series, and this is going to start helping you think about the choices that you're going to make both in labor and delivery and after baby is born. Not only do I have a free printable that you can go through with your partner, I think that is so smart and awesome to do, but I also have some videos where I'm talking about what you need to be thinking about as you're making those choices. Again, a birth plan is really birth preferences. It is what you would like in a perfect world. But I also think it's really important to know that. Are you the person who would love to be induced? You love the medical nature of that. Or are you the person who would absolutely not want to be induced? Because both of those people are right for them. So make sure that you're learning about your birth preferences in that free birth plan series. And again, I'll link to it down below. I also have a free series on insider tips. So it is tips to make your birth better. I'm going to link that one down below as well. All of those are completely free and I would love to have you guys in there. Pro tip, when you go to those pages, it's actually a page full of my free resources. So if you're looking for more free resources, they're all going to be on that page. Kick count cheat sheets, signs of labor, tons of information, postpartum supplies. So check that page out. Now here's one that not a lot of people think about, but more insurances are covering prenatal classes than have been previously because prenatal classes have been shown to decrease operative deliveries like forceps or vacuums, large tears, or C-sections, which ultimately decreases costs for your insurance company. So a lot of times your insurance will cover it. Sometimes workplaces cover it. I actually have seen other places where like the community that they live in will cover classes like this for them. So look at your options around you and see if a birth class can be covered for you. I actually have a whole post on if a health insurance will cover a birth class. I'm going to link that one down below. So it's going to help you find out what you need to know and then find out how to get the information from the provider so that you can get it covered. As a caveat, a lot of times those people are looking for a licensed professional to be teaching the class. So a doula might not fit the bill, or just a childbirth educator or some random person who's picked a prenatal class, and they're going to want some codes. So a good class should give you that information pretty easily so you can submit it to your insurance. And again, all of the information for that is in that post down below. Now, as someone who has a bunch of free classes, what is the truth about these free classes? Because I've also seen free classes here on YouTube. I know Pampers has a free class. I know Baby Center has a free class. Why? The reality is first off, sometimes those classes are just really boring. They set up a camera on the edge of their class and they're just filming them teach the class to other people, which ultimately is not wildly engaging, because I am here to tell you that it's not just like buying the birth class or scheduling the birth class. The important part is learning the information within the birth class, and that is how you prevent C-sections, inductions, operative deliveries, just having a better birth. It makes a better birth. And so making sure that you're completing it is what does those things. So, and you also can't really vet the information. Just because it's on YouTube doesn't mean that it's helpful. Now, there are a few free classes that you guys might want to check out. There is the Pampers one, there is a Baby Center one, and this is actually a whole post on my website about free classes, so I'm going to link that down below. It's going to have lots of links for other places that you can look for more free information. I will say with a lot of those classes, like the ones that I mentioned at the front, they just kind of cover one small area. They don't broadly cover labor and delivery. So that's something to think about as well. You know, I get it. Money is tight and you can piecemeal things together and start to feel pretty confident about your birth, but it might not give you the full spectrum and you need to be honest with yourself about that. In that post that I'm linking to down below, there's a lot of good options. Lamaze offers a free mini class. Liesl Teen, who does Birth It Up, she offers a lot of great free options on her website. Copa Birth has a great free option on their website as well. And those are the ones that I mostly see as like the most trustworthy. But if you're looking at a birth class, a lot of them offer a free option. And I think that's really smart to do to see if you kind of jive with that person. Now, the thing is, when I'm here on the YouTubes, if I see somebody's offering a birth class, I will check to see like what they're offering. And so often these birth classes are close to like $400, which is just crazy. A birth class doesn't need to be that expensive. I think a good birth class should be in the, I don't know, $75 to $100 range for a basic class, and one in the under $200 range for one with like all the bells and whistles that might include, you know, a breastfeeding class, newborn care, all those different kinds of things beyond just birth. And I've got to say that I've noticed that a lot of these people are promoting their classes on Facebook or YouTube and they're using ads. And once you use ads, that doubles or triples the cost of what they need you to pay in order to make the class profitable for them. So just because a class has ads running, it may not be the right one for you because it does increase the cost substantially. Now, if you're looking for an affordable option that will give you beginning to end, I actually have a birth class that I recommend. Right now, it is starting at about $89 and can go up to $175. And that includes breastfeeding, newborn care, newborn sleep, nutrition, so many good options. You'll definitely want to check out the whole thing, especially if it's your first baby. Now, some of you might be wondering, when should I take a birth class? And I usually recommend having your birth class done by 34 to 36 weeks of pregnancy. However, if you're like, Hillary, I'm already past that, blink, blink. The birth class that I recommend actually can be done in just 3 hours. So you can easily fit it within a week or even a quick weekend so that you can still be prepared, but not spend a whole bunch of time doing it. And if you're looking for more birth classes that are taught by labor and delivery nurses, which I think is the cream of the crop for birth classes, I actually have a whole video where I go through some of the top birth classes online. I'm going to link that one up above. Thanks for joining us here on The Pregnancy Nurse, where we get you prepared, not scared for your upcoming hospital birth. Best of luck to you.